Hey YouTube, taking to show you guys the best settings for live streaming with OBS. I know there's been so many people and there's so many channels that have made videos saying these are the best settings in 2017. We're not even in 2017 yet and they're claiming that's the best settings for 2017. They're claiming that it's 1080p when it's really not. It's like 720 or it's like 480. If you guys truly want to get high definition quality, you want to get 1080p, you want to get those 120 frames, 60 frames, then continue watching this video. The gameplay that's in the background right now is recorded with my live streaming settings. The settings I'm about to show you guys in 5 seconds. So if you guys want to get quality like this, then continue watching the video. Hopefully helps you guys out, but let's get right into the settings. Okay, so the very first thing I want to go ahead and do is open up OBS. You're then going to click on settings. Now the general tab, there's nothing even in here that's even useful for us for live streaming. The very first one you want to go to is encoding. Copy down these exact same settings. If your upload is 5, then go ahead and change this to 4300. If it's 4, then go ahead and change this to 3500. You always want to have a little bit of compensation in there if the stream ever jumps up or it jumps down. So go ahead and put this to 3500. Also, if you do stream on Twitch and you don't have a sub button, then you need to go ahead and put this on 3500 or it won't let you actually stream. Encoder, go ahead and put this on the GeForce One NVIDIA. A lot of people say they don't notice a difference, but I do notice a difference when you're actually moving up and down and left and right very, very fast. Go ahead and check CBR. This is your constant bitrate. Always making sure that you're always streaming at 3500. If this isn't enabled, sometimes it'll jump down to 2000, sometimes it'll jump up maybe to 4000. Just make sure you have use CBR enabled. Your audio encoding, this is basically all standard and all default. You have to have this at 160 when you're streaming on Twitch. You can't have it 320 or it will not work. So go ahead and copy these all down. I'll give you guys a couple of seconds to go ahead and pause the video for the encoding portion. Now for the broadcast settings, what you want to do is you want to go on live stream mode, obviously because we're going to be live streaming. Pick your platform of what you're going to use. For your FMS URL, pick the closest server to you. I live between Toronto and Niagara Falls, so the closest server to me is US East New York. Next, we're going to move on to the stream key. The stream key you get on your Twitch dashboard or whatever you go ahead and use on Hitbox or YouTube. Go ahead and paste your stream key into here. Next, your auto reconnect, just set this to 10, that's the default. So if your stream ever gets cut off or your router resets, then OBS is going to keep trying to reconnect to the Twitch server to try and get the stream back up every 10 seconds. For your delay, I set this to 1 because I like to get a lot of interaction. If you guys don't want any stream snipers, then set this to about 30, 35. That's usually what the default is when people don't want stream snipers. The very first one, make sure this is checked. If you ever want to do stream highlights, you ever want to go ahead and look back at gameplay, make sure that the automatically save to stream file is checked. The very first one here is for stream. Now I went in my OBS folder, I named this live streaming. I made a live streaming folder and then I named the media output file. I named it stream. So my very first stream is going to be stream. My second stream is going to be stream 0. Then my third one's going to be stream 1. Then it's going to go 2, 3, 4, etc., etc. And it's very, very organized. If I'm ever recording where I just click just the recording button, I click start recording, then I made a recording file, and then the output's going to be recording, and then it's going to do recording 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and etc. Next is the video. For video, you want to go ahead and put your graphics card, and then you want to do 1920 by 1080. This is going to give you the 1080p resolution. It's going to give you that 1080p, the HD. Next, what you want to go ahead and do is do your resolution downscale to 1280, because what's going to go ahead and do is upload the 1080p, but it's going to downscale it into a smaller image and even make it better quality because you're doing the 1280 by 720. And now you want to go ahead and do 60 frames per second and put the filter to best detail 36 samples. For audio, basically all personal preference. Whatever you want to go ahead and put for your desktop audio, you can go ahead and put that. It's personal preference. Whatever microphone you're using, go ahead and put that here. Then for your push-to-talk delay, leave that on 200. Your desktop and mic, if you want your desktop audio, let's say the gameplay audio or your mic to be a little bit louder, then go ahead and raise this to a higher number. If you want your actual microphone to be a little bit louder over top of the gameplay, then go ahead and raise this. And the mic sync offset. If you're recording with an Elgato HD or Elgato HD 60 Pro, then set this to 1500. If you're recording with an Elgato on console, set this to 1500. If you're just recording, or if you're just live streaming with PC, set this to 1. Your hotkeys is all personal preference. Your advanced settings. Use multi-threaded enabled. You want to put your priority class to high. This is going to be really, really good. This is keynote right here. You want to set this to high if you want really good quality. Leave this at the default 700. Allow other modifiers on hotkeys. I don't have any hotkeys. This is all personal preference. I just leave it checked because that's the default. Preset, set this to high quality. Then encoding main, you have to put this, or encoding profile, you have to put this to main or just won't let you stream on Twitch. The keyframe interval, just leave that on 2. It's just default. Use CFR, leave that checked. Now, since we set the frames per second to 60, we don't even need to be worrying about checking this. Just leave everything else unchecked. This is just all personal preference for network and audio. I don't screw around anything in there, so I don't even bother changing anything. For quick sync encoder, I don't touch anything in here, and the browser, I do not touch anything in there as well. So the next one we're going to be going to is the microphone noise gate. Now, my microphone is disabled, so I'm going to go ahead and enable it real quick. We're going to go back to the microphone noise gate, and when we enable preview, it's going to turn on the stream, and we're going to see some green bars. So as you can see, the left one you want to have a little bit underneath the bar like I have, and the right one you want to have just right on top. Just kind of, as you guys can see, it's bouncing up like right about here. This is where it reaches the top. You want to have a little bit underneath the top. So what this is going to do, when you ever hear people like coughing, you ever hear people like there's a fan in the background, or you hear people with their keyboard playing or their controller, it's going to cut that all out. All the background sound is now going to be cut out if you leave it just like this, which is just perfect because all people hear is just your voice. So hopefully this tutorial helped you out. If you guys have any questions, you guys need any help, go ahead and tell me down in the comments. I'll get back to you guys right away as soon as possible. Hopefully these settings help you out. If it did, please go ahead and drop a like on the video. I'll greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Peace out.